There was a meme going around last month with people showing videos of their houses. Unfortunately, I wasn't ever tagged for it, and I kind of wanted to do it, to be honest. So me being me, I just decided to go ahead and do it anyways. So this is my kitchen. The only rule was that you weren't allowed to clean it first. And to be honest, hand on heart, I haven't cleaned it, but my cleaner might have. And also bear in mind, I inherited this kitchen when I moved in with my husband. And to be honest, if it was up to me, I would have ripped it out entirely and started again. But as this isn't our forever house, and it's totally functional, there's not a lot I can do with it. So I'm going to give you a quick little tour. We had to have the floors replaced because we had a leak. Like with any kitchen, here we are. Any kitchen, we have a man drawer. So we've got everything from tape measures to passports to scissors to hooks, glue sticks, rulers, old remotes that we don't even know what that goes to. So that's the man drawer. My husband has a really bad habit of just leaving stacks of papers on the table. So what I've done is I got him this little box so he can put everything inside of it just to keep it out of sight. These coat hooks here, these are at Zoo Archaeologists, so hopefully she'll pick them up at some point. My kitchen is kind of like me. It looks really organized on the outside, but on the inside, it's really not. If you look in here, this will probably horrify some of you. I've got Play-Doh, there's paint, mixed in with plasters, caustic soda, nail polish remover, and we've also got some paracetamol in there as well. Oh, and a thing of bubbles. Moving along, it's not that interesting. A little bit of post. I don't know if you're like me, but my husband's forever leaving me little notes of things to do because I'm convinced he doesn't think I can do it without them. But anyways, won't come as a surprise to most of you. I have a slow cooker. I've had 2 others sent to me in time, some really, really posh ones, but to be honest, I always end up coming back to this one, the old traditional Morphy Richards. But unfortunately, I have to use from the man drawer. I've got a pair of pliers that I can turn it on and off with. Moving along, I think we all have one of these. This is a spice cupboard, and it's absolutely heaving. But I do think, personally, this is one of my strokes of geniuses. I got really hacked off with every time I needed something, I had to pull all of the spices out of the cupboard. So I found these in Sainsbury's. Basically, they're just little magnetic spice pots, and I bought the labels at Collander's in St. Albans. So literally now they just sit up here. They annoy my cleaner because they get all greasy and she has to clean them. But I find they're absolutely excellent because I can just grab things really quickly. I also have here, I absolutely love this. This is my little coffee maker. It makes a lovely latte. I have to say I'm slightly embarrassed about this one. I did not purchase this. It's been sent to me to have a look at. So Mac and I are going to do some cooking soon. Moving over. You will see, yes, there is a wine rack, slowly being depleted, but not too bad overall. Basic coffee station. I've got a little digital radio there that somebody on Twitter recommended. Recently I did paint the kitchen, and I bought a new roller blind from John Lewis. Tried to get hubby to put it up, but in the end, he actually paid a builder to come in and do it. But to be honest, it saved a lot of arguments because it's hanging straight and perfect. Moving over, you got your dishwasher, whatnot. We have here, I absolutely hate these countertops. I really want to rip them out. Oh, and that there, that's the wine from last night. I don't think it was full when I started, but you never know. This is Madam's little fish tank. She wants a fish tank, so she's gone and made a little plastic pot with some shells in it. She wants me to get her some fish to put in it, but I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, moving over. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with this kitchen table. I'd love to throw it out. My husband's a bit of a womble. He, I think he actually got this at the tip one day. He went to take some other stuff and came back with this. We also have here, for those of you with really little ones and thinking of buying a high chair, seriously don't. Just buy one of these little handy sits. It's perfect. And we also take it to the pub with us because it folds up nicely. Also as well, oh, let's show you typical fridge. Pictures of mostly my daughter, my husband. Okay, there's my sister. My nieces, friends. There's my daughter, she's insane, but we all know that. I do have a small collection of cookbooks. I can't cook without a cookbook. If I find a recipe that's missing an ingredient, I stress out completely and usually end up throwing it out and getting a takeaway. Recently, I painted the kitchen and there was loads of debate. Some people thought I was insane, but in the end, I actually went and I've actually painted my kitchen. We call it Battleship Grey, but it's actually called Dusted Moss. This is what I've bought recently. These things here are picture ledges from IKEA. I absolutely love them. They're only about 9 centimeters deep, but they've got a lip on them and you can place all your photos on them. So I've managed to take a lot of the photos off the surfaces and tuck them up here. I find it's great because it's right above the dining table and it's actually a really good conversation piece when we have people around. We start talking about the photos. We had on there, until my mum came, we had a beautiful canvas of my daughter on the top. But unfortunately, my mum liked it, so she took it back to Canada with her. So I've got a new one coming. It's been my husband's birthday recently. So we've, all his birthday cards are here. But you have to see, just a few photos. That's me when I was little. We've got my nieces. That is my grandmother. Yes, she was a big beer drinker. Wonder where I got that from. And yeah, and with some of the other frames, what I'm hoping to do in future is actually put more of Madam's artwork. The nice thing about this display is I can change it all the time and put new photos up and get to enjoy them, get them off the digital camera and off the iPhone. And there's a little picture of Madam right there, sitting there with a wet paint sign. Right, I've been going on far too long. I thought this would be about 2 minutes, but in fact it looks like it's about 6.5 minutes. So I'm just going to go to the wine rack, get myself some wine and enjoy the rest of the evening. Hope you enjoyed the tour.